Phulaphula i-podcast yomhlobo wenene noAmazanjanga. Umhlobo wenene.
Asiphinde sikwamukele mphulaphuli. Kwesinye sesiqendu sethu somhlobo wenene FM podcast ekhula ngendlela engummangaliso ukuba ngaba ke mhlawumbi awukazibandakanye awukabiyiyo inxalenye yomhlobo wenene FM podcast. Siyafuna ukuthi basikwazise iyafumaneka kuwo onke amakhasi ezonxibelelwano, iyafumaneka phana kwi-channel ye-YouTube yomhlobo wenene FM, iyafumaneka i-link phana ku-Twitter page yomhlobo, Facebook page yomhlobo, siphinde futhi sekublesse nalapha emoyeni mhlawumbi ke ngendawo ezithile esizincothuleyo apha kwi-podcast yethu. Igama lami ndingu-Amazanjanga, undwendwe lethu namhlanje. Ndivele ndibe excited ke ne ngabantu aba-talented and abantu abayisebenzisayo abakwaziyo nokuyisebenzisa italente yabo. Ndiba excited ngoba ndiyabelieve into yokubana yeyona nto siyidingayo, yeyona nto siyinidayo, abantu abayisebenzisa ngendlela eyiyo italente yabo.
Absolutely.
Wonder. So esixhoseni ne zakwenza umzekelo ngefani yakho.
Okay.
UBALOYI ebezaba no H
Kuphi?
esixhoseni.
Okay.
Yeah. So OBALOYI banana bus ngesixhosa.
Okay.
Yabo idip b
Or in a PH.
iba ne H.
Okay.
And then xa ingenaye
Uh-huh.
ne iba ngubas,
Okay.
you know, ibe nguBALOYI,
Okay.
ibe ngubanana.
Okay.
Siyipronounce njani?
BALOYI.
BALOYI.
Yeah.
Ngokungena H. BALOYI. Wonder BALOYI. Mntasekhaya. Siyakwamukela mntasekhaya.
Ngiyabonga ninjani?
Inkosi kakhulu. Asi all right mana khonda. Unjani wena?
Hayi right now.
Ngakugqibela TV
Serious.
ukukubona.
Ndenza ntoni?
Hayi wancokola nechomi zakho. Wancokola nechomi zakho phe TV. Awohlukanga yazi.
Okay.
Yeah, abantu abaninzi kuthiwa iTV iyayenza la nje yokufaka mhlambi 10 kgs more.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, mhlambi kwenze taller and bazi angles
Yeah,
izinto na.
like a lot of times abantu bathi hi man kanti u short wena. Ngithi hayibo. Yes.
Dim low.
Lo ndinje. You know bathi I know eTV ngathi utholi ngithi no.
No, dim lungaka. Dim lu petite.
Okay, angikho petite mina ndikevi ndivelapshas.
Okay.
So I think mhlambe on TV izo add mhlambe a few kilos.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Unjani?
Right. The fresh.
Uyabonakala thubu fresh. Siyabona bane fan iyahuhuza. Ithoka mina upholile. Awuphathisana makhanda.
No, right.
Uyaqala uzaphi emhlobo?
Yes.
Yeah. Empela kwexesha elide kangaka. Sa introduce wanini kuwe ngokomsebenzi wakho? 2004, 2005?
2003 I think.
2003.
2003.
Uqala kwethu ukuva igama but uyaqala emveni kwe-20 years. 2003 na 20 was right? Emveni kwe-20 years uba uze mhlobo.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Sengincede ndakhona nale podcast yeah.
Hayazi. Danki podcast.
So kubantu abangamaziyo uWanda bazi umsebenzi wakhe.
Okay.
You know because ngamanye amaxesha ufumanise into yobana ayigama lakho li all over. You know ubuso bakho bu all over bana sikwazi.
Yes.
Sazi umsebenzi wakho.
Yes.
And ayonto imbi leyo.
No. I think important.
Uba kwazi umsebenzi wakho more than.
Yes. I think it's important.
But ke siyathanda abantu abaclaima. Ngumkhaya no home girl. No. Ukhulela phi?
Ngikhulela Jersey.
Right.
But abazali bami basuke eMozambique.
Right.
So ngine how do I say multicultural background.
Right.
Ngoba ngakhula lana, everything skolo lana, bangani, everything
Yonke into yakho childhood
yami is South Africa, but holidays December melisekhaya eMozambique.
Right.
I've got like my family, relatives, cousins, everybody
back at home.
Baba is Mozambique. Yes. So,
okay.
So I grew up in South Africa having to learn Zulu
right.
or Xhosa kancinci apha nangapha, you know, ngihlanganise.
Padanise.
Hey, teka ngapha nangapha.
Yeah.
And then ekhaya like endlini no umama wasikhulisa ngesiPutukezi.
Uyakwazi ukuthetha?
Yeah, I fala.
Portuguese?
Sim.
Ngubani enkosi ngesiPortuguese?
Inkosi.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
Oh, obrigado.
Oh, yeah, well.
Mas obrigado is male, obrigada is female.
So as a male, xa nisithi thank you ngizathi obrigado okanye xa usithi thank you kwi-male uthi obrigado.
You say obrigado. I say obrigado.
Why is it different?
It's got a feminine and men thing. Eli ella, like it's that thing.
Hey, sasende le ndlela because we thank you nguthank you.
I mean,
Whether
but
usuka-
you can just say obrigado. It's fine.
Obrigado.
It's fine.
Okay.
You understand, that's right.
Sikhula sebangaphi ekhaya?
C5.
Whoa, ungasingabi?
No, middle.
So bathi umuntu o in the middle awunazo responsibilities.
Mina ngirightes ngiphuzela idrink lami.
Upholile?
Akumnandi ngoba I-pressure is not on my side.
So injalo vele
I think so, yeah.
as a
'Cause
middle child.
I think so because most responsibilities goes to abantu abadala, ne?
Right.
And then the last bonds are the ones being spoiled
Yeah.
and enjoying things. I'm in the middle. I think I get a balance between
Right.
both sides.
How many girls, how many boys?
2 boys, 2 girls. Wow. I'm the girl in the middle.
So 3 boys.
No. 2 boys,
Right.
older,
Right.
2 younger girls.
Okay.
I'm the girl in the
So
middle.
in total there are 3 girls.
3 girls, 2 boys, yes.
Oh, wow. So nikhula yazi xa kunje. I'm sure you know by nalanto obana ube no big brother.
Yes.
You know uba safe.
Very.
Ne?
And my brothers are very protective.
Right.
Yeah. Mara, I bully them big time.
I wonder why?
I don't know. I just feel like
Into yakho vele.
I'm running this show.
So into yakho vele.
Yes.
Ikhona la into obana no une strong personality.
Very bias.
Uthatha kubani? Mama, tata.
Umama.
Uthatha ubaba strong.
Uma strong.
Ne?
Ufana nami.
Ukhumbula ntoni ngomama kwi younger days?
One thing umama, she will always tell me to be strong. Akazi ngibona umama makhala. Like umama, I'm sure of course life she's
Right.
gone through a lot.
Yeah.
But umama will never show her weak point. She's that strong.
Is that important for young girls?
I think okay, good question. I don't think we should be raised to be strong.
Right.
No.
Vulnerable is good.
We must be raised to be who we are.
Okay.
Ne?
Right.
But life circumstances, challenges, and all these things that happen in life are the things that force us to be strong.
Right.
And I think umama is coming from her own experiences of life where she's like, I don't want my daughter to be weak in these moments. I don't want her to be found weak. She needs to be strong. She
Right.
needs to stand up. If it's whatever situation, stand up for yourself. So I think Oma came from that perspective.
Right.
But if I'm going to speak in general, I don't think we should be raised to be strong.
Right.
We should be raised to be who we are.
And I think lasiqala kanye le Women's Month up in South Africa, lo myalezo is very important. Very important.
Very.
Because ikhona ininzi into obana no, you must be strong.
No.
You must be strong.
It's the same thing but see for like the guys ukuthi indoda akumela khale.
Eish.
You understand?
Eish.
Kusho ukuthi nabo they don't have feelings. They must suppress their feelings ngoba ngiyindoda.
Now khala abantu bejombile.
Khala.
Uba into ithi khala.
Ngoba uyafila nawe.
Right.
Ngumuntu. So whatever you're going through, feel it. And it doesn't mean ukuthi mawukhala weak. Or you're less of a man or whatever. You know what I mean? Society puts all these labels on people.
Right.
And this is why we have such an imbalance of people in life. Depressions, what. All these things are imposed emotions.
Because umuntu ufa yedwa ekoneni yakhe.
Exactly. Ngoba abantu.
Community.
Exactly. Abantu bazothini ngoba if bangithola ngikhala
Right.
or abantu bazothini if they see me walking, I'm not driving, what, all these things are imposed.
Right.
Ngoba if you just allow yourself to live and be and do all things in life according to how it's supposed to be, we would all be fine.
Ndayithanda le approach yakho. Uzoba fortunate enough okanye waba fortunate enough ukuyibamba mhlambe from the early days usakhula le approach yakho okanye mhlambe experience as you
I think it's experience. Mina personally, I character I'm very shy. I know angeke ubelieve. I know.
well sonke sishy
No.
wonder ushy
No, ngishaye
Okay,
ngempela,
all
like
right.
for real. If you find people that mhlambe went to school with me, primary school, what they bazokutshela ukuthi I was very, like, extremely shy. To a point, if you look at me ngizokhala,
hayibo
for real.
unjani mbuthi wanjani mbuthi kuthi ukhala kantoni wanta la bhuti uyanjonga
Exactly. So, like, I think personality was very closed.
right
So I was always alone, things like that.
Yeah.
Even namanje, I like to be alone, but because of my experiences of having to be with abantu,
right
I have to come out of that shell. But I think the question you asked me, it is definitely my life's experiences
Right,
that forced me to shape the way I think.
ubunjalo only kwi-public okanye nasekhaya bungumntana oshayo
No, sekhaya. Mina,
kuyo yonke lefo isarandileyo
lalela, isingitshele mina.
yeah
Mangifika endlini after school, and my bedroom was literally at the entrance.
right
So,
apha ekuqaleni
yeah.
ubuyi-security pha
Uthi nje, first right.
Yeah.
Bedroom lam.
right
And the first thing I do, I go into my bedroom until kunomuntu endlini ongifuna for something. Angiphumi.
and ke ngoko babengekho naba YouTube nentontoni
Okay, so mina ngiyafunda.
Right.
Or I had a boom blaster. Kusakhumbula
Yeah, I khumbula,
lights. Yeah, I had a boom blaster. I had puzzles.
lyric bayibizani songbook or lyric bayibizani lanto
Lele.
Lencwadi ama-lyrics.
Yes, nama-lyrics. Ngibhala ama-lyrics, listening to music, busy. I'm cutting fabric.
Yeah.
Ngihlanganisa ngapha nangapha. Like, I was just a loner, and I found things to do with myself.
awusozutsho yazi xa sikujongile namhlanje
Serious?
tu no asithi mhlawumbi
Mhlambe because
awukho over
yes.
but awukoshayo
No, manje I'm not really, but deep I
Yeah.
am. You know, I've never done a red carpet because of my shyness.
in fact andikhumbuli into ukubona kwi-red carpet
Never.
those interviews
Never.
unless unyanzelekile
Even I've
Uyayibaleka.
Ngiyayibaleka.
no
Yes, no, besides that, angithi mawufika like let's say award ceremonies
Right,
and
right.
whatever, kune PR company or
Right.
a PR team that will allocate you ukuthi ngalesikhathi uzongena or kunobani. It's time. Or there's someone leading the interviews for you so that they place you. Mina, first of all, angeke ungithole in that car. From the hotel.
Yeah.
But siphuma ngo-10 sonke mele sihambe ini.
uyadizista
Lalela.
okanye uphume kuqala
Angikho available
ngenxa yobushayi bakho
extremely.
yo so ubudla ngosivalela eroomini umamele boom blaster ne incwadi yakho ye-lyrics my favorite yakho back then
My favorite was Monifa,
Monica
Monica,
yeah Brandy
Tony Braxton. Yes, when Tony still came out.
Yeah.
Like, that was
ngubani waku-introducer ku-music
Ubaba. My dad.
because you have a very beautiful voice
Thank you.
uyithatha kubani
Ubaba.
serious
My dad's a singer.
professional
Professional. Best male vocalist I've
solo
ever heard.
okanye kwi-band
Well, he's been in bands, but he does have his own solo album.
but nizobhala endibaziyo emculweni
Yabona ubabam is not BALOYI, ngithi abazali bami
okay.
they divorced.
all right
So ngahamba on my mom's side. Marubaba has been singing since udala. Mina ngikhule ngilalela ubaba a rehearsa endlini,
akusemashowini
angisa ama show.
what
Yeah, even like they used to do a lot of cover version songs. So he used to say, "Okay, please write the lyrics."
oh
So that's how I got to learn my listening, lyrical, knowing that, okay, the song batini, ini, whatever. And I think maybe that's where I got my writing skills from.
wayenza lento kubo bonke abantwana bakhe okanye kuwe
No, Only me.
Why you?
I don't know.
Okay, mhlambe khona lento wayibonayo yena kuwe.
Maybe.
So awungenayibalekela into omculo ukhulele ku
Yeah.
endlini ubusitya umculo. Xa buya esikolweni xa uphuma eroomini izapha egarage
Yeah.
ubaba uya rehearse. What?
So mina ngikhule in music. Even uncle
Yeah.
from my father's side bayacula. So overall musical family.
Ngubani babakho?
Jaco, Maria.
Oh! Egama ndiyalazi.
He stays in Cape Town. Wasebenza nabo Jimmy Dludlu.
Yeah.
Yes, he was part of a band called Loading Zone
What?
in Cape Town. Sakhumbula le group Ozila.
Kaloku jonga eCape Town ndisuka pha.
So he was part of Ozila
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
So wayese Cape Town exesha nani lapha eJoburg okanye waqala lapha eJoburg?
Waqala eJoburg.
What?
Then they all went to Cape Town.
And then well into yomculo calling, right?
Of course.
Yeah, you can't just vuka ngenye imini uthi
Abanye they do.
what?
No, some people wake up and decide I'm
Hey,
going to try
I'm
this.
hungry.
Yes. Yeah. Ngikhaleli kodwa, you know
I'm
what I mean?
hungry, dude.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying there is a space for everyone, but our responsibilities as individuals are called differently.
Okay.
Like you were saying, mina calling.
Right.
Ngoba lento le I was born with, and since a young child my life has guided and directed me towards this.
Yeah.
Because that's what God gave me.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
And then kunabanye in life they've realized certain things later. Would say, actually I like this thing, you know, let me try this thing, you know. This is why I say you don't have to be the best vocalist in order to create.
Right.
You see, if there's an audience to listen to your craft, then you have something to offer.
Right.
You don't have to be the best. So I don't like when I'm but
Can't sing this one, yeah.
No, it's not about that. For me, it's about the ability to create something that can be presented to an audience.
Yeah, but sometimes wonder, you know, you just push her, you know, but I got say famous man wonder. I wanna be famous.
Yeah.
But okay, it doesn't as famous, but there's a lento wonder because you're famous.
Yeah.
We are gone.
Yeah.
And then nobody no music is not music anymore.
Yeah.
And nina nilapha nize apha ngepassion calling na yonke lona. And then kube khona abantu abayithatha for granted. Craft.
I understand that, but I don't believe in using that example as an excuse.
Okay.
Ne?
Right.
Because I will grow up bitter.
Okay.
You know, you find people who are just angry and bitter. No. I think I also have a responsibility
Right.
as a creative and as a talented person to pave my ways and do my thing, because this space is enough for everybody.
Right.
Just because lo muntu decided ukuthi okay nami ngiyangena hayi ngiyazi izinto
Unekona
zami.
yakhe.
You know what?
Umuntu ngamnye unespace yakhe.
Great for you. But what am I doing?
Okay.
What is that person doing?
Right.
So I don't believe in finger pointing
Right.
and blaming and complaining. I think it's more of embracing, just like besikhuluma nge-podcast ne,
Yeah.
as a broadcast
The new wave.
new wave, right? It doesn't mean because there's podcasts now we must say no, people must listen only to the radio station. No, we
Yeah.
embrace it.
Right.
Right? We also find ways to adapt
Right.
to the change, but in our way. And it's
Nice one.
yeah, so that's the same thing with music. Just because ufila ukuthi lo muntu mhlambe doesn't deliver the way that you
Yeah.
expect it, then you do it.
And then kuwe ikufike nini into kubana in fact this is what I want to do for the rest
Of my
is
life.
is it for the rest of your life?
I mean, it's like a tattoo.
Yeah. Akwaphi yakhona.
I mean, tattoo lento le and I didn't choose it.
Yeah.
God said, "Yes, when I'm going to tattoo it."
Ikufike nini?
I think
Wayithatha nini lo decision obana mama yo
I think first it started with just discovering that I have a talent.
Okay.
First.
Right.
And I would always I entered a competition esikolo and I won. I'm like, oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, what now?
Why you win?
Yes, I won. I was singing Boys to Men, End of the Road.
You-
Me won. All the parts.
Zonke zaphatha.
Everybody.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. So from there, I joined a group, Ghetto Love,
Yes. Oh, okay.
back in the days, and I used to write my
Ghetto
own.
Love mos na iphuma ku talent.
No, Ghetto Love. Yaphuma from Ghetto Rough. Sakhumbule Ghetto Rough.
Ndayikhumbula iGhetto Love. iGhetto Love nani bangaphi? 4, 5?
4.
4, 5. Yeah, 4.
4.
Ndayikhumbula iGhetto Love. There was this dude. There was you.
No, it wasn't a dude. It was only girls.
Ghetto Love.
It was me, Yolanda, Chantal, and Nandi.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It was 4 of us.
Okay.
4 girls. So
Oh yes.
before that, I was actually part of Black by Nature as a vocalist.
What?
Yeah, I auditioned by mistake, and they were like, "Oh, great."
Forbona.
Yeah, they were looking for a singer.
Okay.
So I happened to be in that building.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, go and sing. And I went to sing, and they were like, cool, let's go. But I realized that, no, I wasn't ready for this thing.
Right.
It just happened too quickly. Like, I was already thrown in the performance, touring, what? I'm like, yo, I must go to school. Like, I was still at school. So I had to leave the group.
Right.
And I think after a few years later,
Ghetto Love.
this thing, yeah.
Nidibana njani Ghetto Love?
Ayoville.
Hey! and yazi wena wanda ne xa bethetha bathi if ufuna ukudlala isoka
Yeah,
awuzokwazi uma useziclubini kuma night clubs.
of course.
If ufuna udlala isoka ufuna udlala ibhola hamba stadium hamba babamba khona laba bantu.
Exactly.
If ufuna uba se radioweni go hang out at SABC.
Exactly.
Go hang out uma radio station.
Exactly.
So wena e high school wa hang out at Yeoville.
Well, we lived in Yeoville.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes, we lived in Yeoville, and Yeoville was a creative hub. It was literally the pot of creativity. Ngoba if you check all the artists, even Kalawa,
Right.
like they would meet in Yeoville.
Right.
About Tandiswa lived in Yeoville.
Right.
Appleseed lived in Yeoville. Boomshaka lived in
Yeoville
Yeoville.
was the one. Eh?
Yeah.
About everyone.
Everybody lived
Yeah.
in Yeoville.
I-clubs zazise Yeoville.
All the clubs
I-Piccadilly.
were in Yeoville. Even Tebe at some point had a club in Yeoville.
Yo-
Like everybody was in
Yeah,
Yeoville.
capital, Yeoville.
It was the capital of creativity.
Right.
And it's not only music. We had journalists, we had photographers, we had
Artists,
visual
painters.
artists, we had designers, we had everything. Like
Almost, yeah.
mawuphuma from Yeoville, mhlambe uye down.
Yeah.
Abantu bazothi hayi laba basuke Yeoville ngoba they had,
Bayabonakala.
yeah, they had
Even the dress code.
exactly. They had a look. There was something about Yeoville that just put you outside of
Bring
everybody.
back Yeoville, please.
So Tina, we grew up in that space. So after school, yabona bus stop.
Yeah.
When the bus stops, we stop there at the corners. Tolabo scheme. Remember about Ishmael?
Ishmael,
Yes, they would
yeah.
be chilling there by the corner. We'd meet there until they tell me to go home and change my uniform. Ngoba I cannot be.
I-Ghetto
hanging-
Life, I say Yeoville back then.
Yes, in Yeoville. So that's where we started. So I started hanging around with musicians, and I would be like, hey, Nami, man. Nami something.
Yeah, hamba ufika endlini ufika uchange.
Ngichange
Ungene-
ngibuyele back
Ungene eYeoville.
in the streets. Oh, mama, I'm ashamed she went through.
Ne?
Yo, she was stressed because I was always in the streets.
But babeyazi bufuna ntoni?
Music.
Babe support le nto music.
I mean,
Especially dad.
my dad,
Low-
obviously,
yeah.
he was in Cape Town, so I don't think
Okay.
begayazi ukuthi what's going on in my
Right.
life. The only person that knew is Uma. And my mom was just scared that I'm going to lose myself in music and not focus on my education and
Right.
stuff like that. So she was very protective. So the only way I could do music was if I got a job.
Yayidila sekhaya le.
Yes.
Okay.
Uma ute it's either you go and work in a space where there's music,
Okay.
but I don't want you just
Focus
being
ekuleni.
in the streets. So I had to work. I started working at Ghetto Rough. as an assistant or whatever, like
By
find something
office.
at the office. Yes.
Ama bookings.
Yes, like I had to find something to do. So they would pick me up in the morning, go to the office, and in between that, I could do music.
Wow. And then a break here, like your big break. If you made a pick it or off. It was after.
I think it was after,
Right.
when on my first album.
Yeah.
When I signed to Universal. Back then, it was still Polygram.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I've lived.
Utswahule.
Yo,
Usuka kude,
angisuka
one.
kude. That, you know what? The thing that's confusing is that abantu, especially the young ones,
Yeah.
mabangibona, they obviously see me from a specific moment.
Right.
Mhlambe from TV, reality show, whatever,
right.
and their reference is from that.
Bona
Ukuthi,
baqa, yeah.
then they start to hear, hi man, Losisi, hi.
But abantu banjalo, abantu babona i-success yakho ne, the overnight success.
Yes, is what they start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abayazi into yobana in fact kukhona years.
Oh, so many years, my
Before
God.
bazodibana nawo khona years.
Absolutely.
Usiwa uvuka.
Exactly.
But after Ghetto Love and well Black by Nature, as this thing abantu abana andifuni lento. But the confidence yokubana, you know what, I can do this thing on my own. They must also decide, but you know what, isukaphi.
Yeah, ne. I think God, first of all.
Right.
Because I got a call from the record label, but are you interested in signing?
So sese grouping ngoku.
No, I left.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I did a song, no Tembi, for
See it.
Izo, yeah.
Which one?
Shondombazane.
Yeah.
So we did that song. By then, I had already left the group.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I angifuni music. This thing is not for me.
Ungafuni kwa music.
No, nothing. I didn't want music. And Tembi came to me and asked me, please, can I do the song with you? I'm like, but I don't do music anymore. I quit. I say, okay, and I let this one get and uzo quit after. So I'm like, oh, okay, ngangena studio. The next thing, the song is big. Is huge. Gumeles perform. I'm like,
Aquitake.
I thought I was quitting.
Aquitake. Uthi ayangifuna lento.
Azing busy managing up and down, busy. Then from there, I got an offer to sign my first recording deal as a solo artist.
Polygram.
Polygram.
So, kulomcimbi, especially kwi first deals,
Yes.
right? Ndifuna ukwazi into yobana ngabe uwanda involved kangakanani na kwi projects zakhe.
Okay.
Especially kula first deal.
Yes.
Ngoba kwi first deal uzafika i-record company ixela into yobana no, this is what we are looking for. Into esiyifunayo kuwe yi-voice.
Okay.
You know, we're looking for umuntu ozokwenza house, for an example. We're looking for umuntu ozokwenza gospel. We want your voice, but you're not going to do what you want to do.
I think I've been blessed with spaces and recording companies that just let me do whatever I wanted to do.
And a little bit of stubbornness. I'm going stubborn.
No, I am very. Yo. Stubborn, big time.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was the issue. I think it was an issue of the record label maybe believing that there's a talent in me.
Right.
And I knew that I have a talent, but the beginning of my journey, the only reference, remember I told you, was my father.
Yeah.
And the music I grew up listening to with Ubabam. So my musical reference took me back to that. That's why I worked with Uchimilulu on my first album.
Right.
So my first album was very Afrocentric.
Yeah.
You know, which is something completely different. Ngoba ngiphuma from Black by Nature, jive up and down. Puma from Ghetto Love, same thing, you know. So now this was like so different, and people are like, "Hi, Bo."
And also, most at the time, age, you were still a young
I
one.
was young.
Now, uza.
Very mature.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Was it
Very.
difficult for you?
It was difficult for me, but something just said that this made sense to me at the time.
Right.
You know, it's something I don't think I did something I didn't like. You know, I made sure that I really like this thing. I know it's different. I know people will obviously question it ukuthi hayi mara wow serious
Ngoloxesha indanga zakho zonke zila.
ziyajiva mara nami ngiyajiva but it's just that
In a mature way.
yes, I can't explain, but I just feel
The aim
that
was not to sweat.
the direction I saw myself in long term
Right.
was that, you see, like
Okay.
I wanted to find something that for me would be timeless, and that for me was a timeless sound. I still think until today is a very timeless sound. And I think I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was an interesting and very different approach to me introducing myself.
And yanginceda kakhulu nento kubana ube uyazibhalela no music
Yeah,
wakho.
yes, Balele.
No, because you knew exactly
Yes,
uba ubufuna ukufikelela phi.
yes.
You know, and uzafikela kanjani apho. So unqabile man. The last album bekunini? Oh, the last single beku 2019 eh? 20?
Yeah, somewhere there.
It's single.
I think so. I think 2019, just
Yeah.
before lockdown.
Yeah, just before lockdown.
Yeah.
Why?
I think
Ungandoyikisi because there was a point apha kwicareer yakho wathi, you know what, this music thing, I'm grand.
yeah.
You are not grand now. Ungakulunga usixela into yobana no, I'm grand.
No.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Right.
I've been speaking about my journey. I started very young. Very young.
Yeah.
I was at school.
Yeah.
So I grew up to become a woman. I started as a child.
Yeah.
I became a teenager. I became an adult. Now I'm a woman, you know. And sometimes it is difficult to be as consistent with something you've been doing all your life.
Right.
You know, you're going to have other cravings of something else, you know, like mhlambe some people crave to have a family, to have children, to open a business, to try this, to try that, but my entire life, this is all I know. This is all I've done.
Yeah.
And at some point it became stagnant. Ne? It became stagnant, and I felt there has to be something more. There must be something more. And in order to feed that hunger, I had to go and do other things to know that this thing is definitely for me. You understand? I even moved. I stayed in Mozambique for about 1.5 years.
So I went on to find other things. The other things, a bit distraction, just to see if this thing.
No. It could be a distraction, but it was also elements of me that I love, and I
Okay.
still do love.
Right.
So I went on to open a cooking business,
Right.
which is a catering business that I have right now,
Right.
Wawa's Kitchen, which is a passion that I have because as I said, I grew up with a Mozambican influence. So my Mozambican influence is also in the food.
Oh, of course.
So I'm
Ooh.
offering you an experience of my food,
Right.
which is inspired by the Mozambican flavor,
Right.
which is what I love. I absolutely love. I went on to start a clothing brand now, which is called Wonderwear.
Right.
And we just finished shooting a reality show
Right.
where we dressed the cast members. I've worked on The Wife, dressed a few cast members, done a few, so it's things that I really love because I love these things. It's me.
But and is that complimentary?
But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
as I was going to,
Okay.
at the end of the day, all these things are
Tripartite.
within the same box.
Thank you.
So this is why I say, even though I went out there and I said, okay, I want to take a picture. I want to get out of the seat. I want to stand there and take a picture.
Right.
Right? But ultimately, it's within the same space. And then you're like, okay, I loved my pictures. I had nice pictures. I have something to say. And I get back on the seat. Wow. But now I want to have something to say. And even when you ask me, I have a 360 experience.
Right.
And even in my music, I am back fueled. I don't feel that emptiness or that boredom that, oh gosh, I'm doing this again. I feel like I've injected myself with so many other ingredients that it will somehow overflow into my music. And this is why I'm back and I'm like, I want to say something. I want to present something. But when you look at me, I have my own clothing design.
Right.
When you go that side and eat, it's my food. Like, I just feel like I wanted to extend myself and make it a business as well.
Right.
And but within a space that's still functional to me.
Your clothing line,
Yes.
is it for both boys
No.
and girls?
For now, it's just for girls.
Uzifalela ngaphandle.
No.
Sentshona ngebhini ke. Sentshona no ibhini ke.
Or a t-shirt.
T-shirt nyana, bomb.
No, but we are actually working on that.
Right.
We are working on a men's line at the moment. So yeah, but obviously the idea came from me as a
Right.
woman, and I dress myself.
Right,
So
right.
obviously the easiest thing for me to do was to start obviously with female, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, I want. And I'm like, oh, okay, there's an opportunity here.
Right.
And also I get a lot of men who are like, how much tina? Senzanjani? You
Senza
know?
njani?
Yeah.
Sentshona senza njani? But ihamba njani business, especially the clothing one. Ndiyeza kule yokutya because hey, utya kwaseMozambique nkosi yam.
Yeah. For me, the clothing is beautiful.
Okay.
We just moved into our studio.
All right.
And there's a lot of opportunities which I never knew. It's new to me.
Right.
As I said, we've done productions, and I've never been in production from behind.
Yeah.
I've always been the one in the front. So
Right.
I got to experience what it's like behind, making sure the wardrobe is good, making sure each person has their own unique look.
Right.
Even people in general who want clothing, just making sure that they get fully satisfied in terms of the customer's needs, and what is it about my clothing or my brand that makes it unique for you in
Right.
the streets.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? When you
Right.
go out there, what are people
Yeah.
saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's one experience that for me, I think is beautiful, and it's also a business that I see growing. For me to get to a point of actually having spaces where people want my clothes
Right.
is something good. It's a sign that, okay, we're doing something great. We're moving into our studio, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a whole studio.
This is happening.
Yo, my way.
So in studio, what does it mean? Ukuthi ngoku ufuna kudesignile.
So now in studio we have machines, right?
Okay.
We have people who obviously make clothing.
Okay.
We have a showroom where we showcase the designs
Right.
and the stuff that we do and stuff that you might want and
Right.
stuff. So we consult with our clients as well. So yeah, it's basically our little home.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
designer now.
Yes, I am a designer, but I don't draw.
So designer bengqondweni
Yabona, the way
uyipresent.
ngicula ngakhona
Yeah.
ngifundanga music,
Right.
so music is something naturally gifted to
Yeah,
me, right?
yeah.
So it's the same thing with clothing. So I will be like, I want something like this. And they're like what, Wanda?
Uthi no ngicela ihambe kanje.
Yeah, mele ihambe. So
Ithi ingibambe kanje.
so they'll we'll try, then I'm like, okay, this yes, but this no.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's
So when you present omnye idrawer lapho ya sketch.
yes. And the guy that I work with, Ugospel, is someone who understands my creativity.
Right.
So he will even say, this is not Wanda. This is more of Wanda, because I like drama. Or sometimes uzoti ehlisa kancane,
Sure.
this is a bit too much and
Right.
whatever. So I think we work together in that aspect
Yeah.
in terms of building the
And
brand.
niyatholana.
Yes.
I think into abalulekileyo la chemistry.
Yeah, no, I mean, we fight a lot. Siyadwa,
Kobu stubborn bakho.
Yes, but I think it's important to fight.
Yeah, of course.
Even in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because the fighting is that friction that will obviously lead to the balance.
And also we are two different people.
Eh,
We can't think the same.
I mean, So
Ikhona into wrong. If sihlala sithi, oh yeah, that's right.
oh
There's
my
something-
God, it's great.
That's something wrong.
No, that's not good. It's not balanced.
Yeah.
So that friction is good because it's like mina no, but
Yeah.
how do we find a common yes? And we might not agree all the time, but we will find a middle.
And then the food bees. I don't know. Xa kuthethwa ngokutya kwaseMozambique, yeah? Mozambique, ngikholwa kubiza not Mo.
Mozambique.
Mozambique. Yeah, iteketisa Mozambique. I always think seafood.
Of course.
Oh
my God.
I xa kuthethwa ngokutya kwaseMozambique andicingi game, you know, amakhudu namantu. It's always seafood.
It's always seafood.
And the sauces.
Oh yes, that garlic and lemon butter and what. Like for me, my thing about Mozambican food is in the flavor.
Okay.
Number one.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what you're eating. It's in the taste. So how you make it.
Right.
The manner in which you present your food for me must be flavorful. And I started to discover that I have a gift in cooking
Right.
from just cooking for people, like friends, you know, and my friends will always say, when are you cooking? Cook again. When are you cooking? Cook.
When's that this Sunday?
When's that the peg? So I'm like, hi man, Monday I'm starting to feel like sing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, why? And my brother always said, no wonder, why don't you try selling? Why don't you try making this a business?
Right.
And I'm like, do you really think so? You know, and he's like, I'm telling you, do this. So I started it in the markets. So I would sell like chicken prego, beef pregos,
right.
prawns and stuff like that. And, you know, I'll just take... and I realized that, people eat. Abantu bayadla, guys.
Kakhulu.
And sometimes people will even come back and they're like, I like this. I want it again and again and again. So I started selling in markets,
Right.
you know, Four Ways Market, this market, that market, until we started getting into festivals, Cotton Fest, Delicious, we've done all these things, you know. And I'm like, wow, so that means that there is a platform for this and there is a market for this. So how can we grow this brand?
Right.
So my kitchen is a mobile kitchen. So my kitchen goes to where you are. You understand? A lot of people think we have a restaurant. I don't have a restaurant.
So if, for an example, in a backyard party,
Yes.
I need food.
Yes.
My go-to girl.
Yes. Wanda. We come with our stuff, everything.
Discuss again low menu.
Yeah, we discuss the menu, how many people,
Right.
what type of event is it, what are the times, blah, 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 and all that stuff. So that's what we do.
So you're telling me into yokubana uzawundinxibisa unfeed
Yes.
uzagqiba undenze happy ngomusic.
Of course. I mean, I have a
All
full
three.
package.
What?
I'm a full package.
So you three.
And
Uyandinxibisa.
I'm also a DJ, by the way.
What? Okay, masithethe ngezinto ongazenziyo because xa kuba akho nto ungayenziyo.
Of course.
Ikhona into ongayenziyo.
I don't know how to fly an aeroplane.
Umhlawumbi nje but thina eqala but ngexesha mntasekhaya but encoko yethi mnandi kakhulu, you know, ungumuntu okhoyo because besingayazi into yobana ukhona nakwi catering, ukhona nakwi clothing, but siyakwazi apha emculweni. Ubuthethe ngento yokubana ubufuna uyofumana nje injection ubuye usithi I have something to say.
Yes.
Sibuyele studio?
No, siqedile. We are done, my dear.
So uphaka nini?
On the 6th.
Kabani?
Going 6th of August.
Levexay.
At Nerox. We have a phenomenal women concert.
Ayo launch concert.
Concert
Okay.
with other female artists, Tamara Day on the line, Notende. Oh, it's a lot of beautiful. It's a celebration of Women's Month.
Okay.
So it's going to be directed and orchestrated by Ostepsa.
Right.
She's a bassist.
Oh yes, yes.
She used
yes,
to work
yes,
with Double HP.
Yeah.
Yes, so she's the musical director of this whole project.
Aus.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now she's the musical director, obviously together with an all-female band. we're going to be presenting this beautiful, phenomenal concert
The Rocks.
at Nirox
Oh, Nirox.
Sculpture Park.
Okay.
Yes.
Iphi.
Highway, man.
Eish,
I'm
kaloku-
gonna send you the details, but it's at Nirox Sculpture Park. It's a very beautiful place. It's
Okay.
outdoor setup, and then gunama artworks around the park.
Right.
Sculpture
Right.
artworks. It's a stunning place.
Right.
So on the 6th, I will definitely be showcasing
Your
the
new music.
yes, which is not the first time, by the way.
Okay.
So what I've been doing, I've been like giving people sneak,
Yeah.
just a little.
Ama shorts.
Yes, and it's been so beautiful so far.
No, are you happy when with a new project?
I'm very happy.
Ne?
As I said, I don't think I do things that don't make me happy.
Right. So as the details is khona kwi socials zakho.
Yes, khona.
Ungumntu live both ba unqabanga?
Live.
Isentsho
Me,
ungumntu active.
extremely.
Extremely.
Yabona mawundi. You want me?
Ulapho ufumaneka khona?
That there.
Okay, Wonder BALOYI phayana kuzo zonke
Everywhere.
Wonder
At
BALOYI.
Wonder BALOYI, yeah.
Okay, no, nice one. Mntasekhaya. Thank you, man.
Ah, you are so amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It's been really nice, hey? Like, I felt like I've known you for a very long time.
Oh.
You're very welcoming, and this is for you.
Thank you. Uyabona ngokuza
Ungahambe and do sabbaticals, no.
Amasaphati. Vele ngihlala lapha ngincokole nabantu.
Siyadinga, yes. It's
So-
beautiful.
So ugqiba kwakho pha in Nirox.
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 Yeah, Nirox.
Right, ugqiba kwakho pha ne. Apha eshowini senza midday show on Fridays between 2 and 3. Sine live sessions.
Where?
Up M1.
Okay.
Okanye apha upstairs.
Okay.
So siba live kuzo zonke platforms zomhlobo including apha emoyeni. Siyabona uyiva le project yakho entsha.
Okay.
Siza kuncokola ngayo
Live?
nzulu. Live, yeah?
Really?
So ungaza mhlambi ke ne yabona
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Please.
Please tell me. You
Okay.
will send me the information
Yeah, definitely.
every Friday.
Every Friday.
Okay, cool.
Yabo so yeah, i-producers awuthetha nawe na sijaba ngephi Friday ezakulungela wena.
Okay,
yeah?
perfect.
Nkosi kakhulu mntasekhaya
Oh,
man
Nami,
siyabulela
thank
man.
you.
Thank you. Wonder BALOYI. Wonder BALOYI indondo lethu apha kumhlabelele FM podcast. Uzayifumana ke kuwo onke amakhasi ezonxibelelwano oqala phana kwi YouTube yomhlobo uTwitter page kanye neFacebook page. Kude kube lixesha lizayo igama lami ndinguAmaza Njanga. Nibe lixesha elimnandi. Bye bye.
Fumana i-podcast yomhlobo wenene FM kumakhasi ethu onxibelelwano Facebook, Twitter naku YouTube. Rhoqo ngolesihlanu ngentsimbi yeshumi elinesibini. Umhlobo wenene.